And we are back, folks. And we're a little populated in our audience today because people are trying samples of gelato.
Yes.
We are on the air with
Josh Hochschuler.
Yes, from Talenti Gelato. Hello, Josh.
Hey guys, how you doing?
We're doing good, and you?
Doing well. Doing great, thanks.
So how about you tell us how you got started with creating this?
Okay, well, I lived for many years in Buenos Aires, Argentina, and gelato there is extremely popular. Actually, over 50% of the population there comes from Italy, originally. So they have gelaterias on every corner. It was actually just written up yesterday in the New York Times about Argentina and their gelato. In any case, while living there, I fell in love with the product and decided to bring it back to my homeland. I couldn't find anything like it here in the States, and partnered up with some guys who've been making it for generations, and they taught me all of the old world secrets and recipes, and we started making it here and selling it through supermarkets.
That's wonderful to hear. And you
it's been it's been a exciting ride. It started in about started working on the project in 2001, and we did some retail stores, and then it morphed over into being dedicated strictly towards wholesale and supermarkets, and that's where we're found today.
That's great. I know that there's quite a few stores even in our area that carry your product.
Yes.
And I hear that you're the #1 gelato sales in the U.S.?
Yeah, actually we are. We're now the #1 selling gelato in the U.S. at retail stores. Thank God, we've been really fortunate and have been able to expand distribution. And like you said, we're found at natural stores, specialty stores, Whole Food Markets, Save Marts, Rayleigh's, that type of place.
Cool. Well, I definitely know that there's a lot of Save Marts in the area and that they carry the product. I spoke with one of the managers directly, and he's very excited about this. So
that's great.
Yeah, when he had seen the product in there before, and when I told him that we were having you on, he was just excited as like a little boy in a candy store, or in this case, in a gelato store. Now,
that's great.
We're trying a couple of them right now.
We try hard. We have a unique packaging where you're able to see all the different ingredients and everything that we use to make the product. That was inspired actually from a trip to Italy, and the clear, transparent, round screw-on lid pack really draws people into some trial, and then once they discover what's inside, they come back for more.
I love it. I love that you can see it.
Definitely.
Yeah, nothing's hidden.
Especially the one I have. I have the caramel cookie crunch, and so you have like the vanilla with all the caramel kind of swirled, and it's actually a very pretty package.
Thanks. Yeah, that particular flavor, that's one of our best-selling flavors.
It's wonderful. The
Thank
cookie
you.
bits and the caramel just swirled throughout. It's amazing. And I know Jason was trying, what is it? I believe it's your #1 seller, the double dark chocolate.
I
That's
couldn't help
correct.
it. I had to try it, and it is fantastic. I'm telling you, if I could have this every day, I would die a happy man.
Now, what do you guys have over there?
Caramel.
Caramel.
Well,
How's
why don't
that?
you guys start coming on and telling
Yeah.
the world what you think about the gelato?
I saw John in here a second ago eating pistachio, and then he disappeared.
I'm going to come on first.
You want to come on first?
Okay. I've got dulce de leche, which is caramel. That's Spanish for caramel, or what is that? I don't know. And then pistachio.
How's the
Sicilian.
pistachio?
It's very, very good. It's like very big chunks of pistachio in it. It's so good. But this, even Mike was like, "Oh no, this is the one."
Well, this is fabulous. The pistachio has so much flavor.
It got me off. This one.
So I'll tell you guys a little bit about those flavors that you're mentioning. The double dark chocolate, we import real chocolate from Belgium, and we melt that down to make that chocolate base. To that, we add a splash of vermouth, which gives it a very unique flavor, and the chocolate pieces that are found inside as inclusions, those are also real chocolate that comes from Belgium. All of our chocolate comes from Belgium. So we use hormone-free fresh milk. All of our products are all natural. We sweeten only with granulated cane sugar. We don't use any corn syrups or high fructose corn syrups or anything like that. It's almost all of our flavors except for the one you're trying, Ashley, the caramel cookie crunch. All the others are gluten-free, and they're all kosher.
Wow.
And the caramel cookie crunch, the swirl of caramel is actually it's Argentinian dulce de leche. That's the only caramel we work with, staying true to the Argentine roots.
So good.
And then also within that one, there are bits and pieces of cookie. It's an all-natural cookie. It's an organic cookie. It's broken into pieces, and it's then enrobed in real chocolate in order to keep the moisture from making the cookie soggy and smushy. And so that's where we can get the crunch from.
It's amazing. It's kind of amazing.
It's amazing. Yeah.
And now I'll tell you for just a second on the pistachios. We work with real pistachios, farm fresh pistachios. We take them, we roast them. We then, some of them are ground down into it would be like a butter. It would something similar to like a peanut butter, but it's a pistachio butter. It's actually all it is pistachios that are so finely milled and ground that they turn into like a liquidy paste. That gives us a base, and to that we add milk and sugar. We pasteurize it, we freeze it, and then as an inclusion we add real pieces of dry roasted pistachios. It's very unique. Not many people use real pistachios, and very, very few use dry roasted. We don't oil roast. It's a very unique and delicious pistachio flavor.
It's amazing.
I love looking at the ingredients of the gelato. I can pronounce every single ingredient that's listed. Right. I know exactly what it is. And that's
great. A big... a lot of people love that. It's definitely on trend. We try hard to, be as absolutely clean and short the ingredient text as possible. We work closely with natural chains and specialty chains that really value that type of thing. We don't use any genetically modified ingredients. We don't use any artificial preservatives or flavors, any artificial colors. It's an absolutely all-natural, the highest standard. And all the ingredients, we put a tremendous amount of focus on the quality of the ingredient. And we absolutely search the globe to find whatever it is that is the best. We have the coconuts come from the Philippines. They're the highest quality coconut meat. That's what we start off with. Our vanilla bean, there's real vanilla bean pods, not post-extraction. They come in from Papua New Guinea. We cut them open and scrape them ourselves. It's a labor-intensive, passionate work of love to make the product.
Oh, yeah, so much goes into this, which makes it taste absolutely amazing.
Yes, definitely. Now, Elisa, what do you think of the toasted almond? How is that?
I think it's bomb. It's good.
Yeah. It's kind of hard to say no to all this stuff. It's delicious.
Oh my gosh.
It's fantastic.
Now I'm looking over here. You do have a website that people can check out.
Yes, it's TalentiGelato.com.
Okay.
And Talenti is spelled like the word talent with an I on the end.
Oh, that's a good way to put it.
It's an easy way to put it.
Yeah.
And
Makes it a little easier.
And it looks like all of your gelatos and all that, they range from $4.99 to $5.99 per unit at the grocery stores?
Yes, per pint. That's right. That's the regular retail price. That's the range.
Very good. There's so much here. I don't even know what to do with it all.
Yeah, it's so delicious. Mm-hmm. We're so glad you came on. We've also got a link to your website on our site, too. So any of you guys in the audience want to see more about the Talenti Gelato, feel free to click it. But what else have we got here to talk about, guys?
Well, I can send up the next taste tester.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Okay. Who's up next? Bring them on up. And if you have something I like, I might eat it.
Yeah, and
Do you guys have the black cherry there?
yeah, I ended up eating it this weekend.
We have the black cherry here.
I ate it all weekend long. I loved it. That was fantastic.
Oh, that's great. That's one of our new flavors. We really searched to try to find a mixture of market-driven flavors that people are looking for, such as our Mediterranean mint, and then some of the more classics like the pistachio or the black cherry or the blood orange sorbetto. black cherry, for example, in order to make the cherries so they don't become rock hard, if you can imagine if you took a cherry and put it in the freezer, it would become hard.
Yeah.
It needs to be soaked in some sort of sweetener, and that therefore keeps it soft while frozen. And on the market, almost all the cherries on the market are made by being soaked in corn syrup. So in order to avoid that, we actually have our cherries specially soaked in sugar, in real cane sugar, and that stays true to the staying away from any sort of liquid sweetener.
I think I just found my new favorite flavor.
Which one's that?
The Hill Country Peach Champagne.
Aha.
It's it's a Bellini in a frozen container. It's amazing.
So that's a sorbetto. That is fat-free, dairy-free. It's very popular with people that are lactose intolerant. I can tell you for a second a little bit of what differentiates gelato from traditional ice cream.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
So gelato is lower in fat. Even the dairy flavors are about a third less fattening than traditional premium ice cream. It's because we use more milk and less cream. We're able to achieve a much velvetier, creamier consistency by having more solids and less liquids. So there's not any water added. If there's chocolate, there's a lot of chocolate. If there's raspberry, there's a lot of raspberries, and that helps add to the texture. The gelato is also lower in air. The industry term is overrun. Traditional ice cream has very high amounts of air added, and gelato has very low amounts. So it's very filling, it's dense, and then again, it's an all-natural product. So those four things are really what differentiates gelato from traditional ice cream.
Well, that's what I noticed with the black cherry again. Even though I finished it all,
I wish we would have too.
I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah.
It was not overpoweringly sweet, but it was good, rich, and flavorful.
Mm-hmm.
And unlike the traditional ice cream where one scoop of black cherry, you're getting tired of the sweetness and everything. The whole pint, I wanted more. And that's not much. You don't usually hear that from me.
That's great. And about half as fattening as traditional ice cream, so that.
We like that.
Yeah. Thank you so much. I don't need to get any fatter than I already am. And we're about to have to go to a commercial break and end the show, unfortunately. But thank you so much for being on. And folks, again, that's Talenti Gelato, and you can find the link to their webpage on our page at centralvalleytalk.com/CVT Weekly News. You're already watching us now. You can click on the link. It opens up in a new page, folks, and you can check out their page. Well, no, I mean it opens up in a new page, so they're still listening to us.
Fabulous, because that's what you always want to do is listen to us.
Listen to us while you do other stuff.
I'm taking these 3 home. These are mine.
Robin's going to fight you for that one.
Oh, Robin. Yeah. Oh, that's right. Okay, I'm not going to fight with Robin. So Robin gets the peach champagne. I'll have to just go buy some today.
Okay, and let's go ahead and mention who's coming on next week.
That is up in the air.
You're not sure if your friend's
I think he's going to come on. I think next week, thanks to my multitasking, we will have Eric Day of the California Public Theater coming on.
And we also have Valley Remnants and Rolls, folks, one of our newest advertisers from here. And have a great week.
See you next week.
Yep. Bye, folks.
Bye-bye.